I'm Garth Kemp, and this is INLA. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. You know, when you think of Los Angeles, you think of beautiful people, beautiful beaches, beautiful weather, but you don't really think about vineyards and great wine. But there is a wine country in its own right, cropping up in the hills of Malibu, and I'm standing on one of the largest vineyards in the area, the Rosenthal Estates. Later in the show, we'll take a tour of this amazing property. Straight ahead, food, wine, and acres of scenic vineyards by the sea. INLA is coming right back. Welcome back to INLA, everybody. Yep, summertime doesn't get any better than great wine and delicious food, and recently I was able to enjoy both right here at the beautiful Rosenthal Winery Estates in Malibu, where I learned to taste wine and to develop my palate. Take a look.
We've had people say that it's like Tuscany, and others that have said that it's like Bordeaux, and others that say that it's like Napa. It's an environment unto itself. The one thing that I can guarantee is that you will not believe that you're in the area of Los Angeles.
20 years ago, real estate mogul George Rosenthal decided he wanted a vacation destination right in his backyard. A getaway without having to pack a suitcase or take an airplane. 250 acres later, the Rosenthal Vineyards in Malibu were born. Hey, George.
Hello, Garth. Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Here, the beautiful Rosenthal Winery, one of the best kept secrets.
We got tons of acres, and I'm going to show you some of the new budding vines that we have. The chef from Saddle Peak Lodge, and we're going to have some food tasting, drink a little wine.
Lead the way, George.
All right, let's go. This way.
Each year, the Rosenthal Estate produces 4,500 cases of wine from 27 acres of vines growing Chardonnay, Cabernet, and Merlot grapes. So you're going to tell me which way to properly pair wine with food today, right?
Well, I'm not sure about that.
We're not doing Chardonnay with like bear.
No, we're not doing Chardonnay with bear.
First course, a light salad to pair with chilled Rosenthal Chardonnay.
Here we have is a roasted Fuji apple salad with endives, shaved red onions, and a little bit of apple cider vinaigrette.
With this wonderful salad, I think we'll start with a little Chardonnay. This is 2005, and it's just released. We're very excited about this Chardonnay.
Cheers. Wine first, then food. Chilled, perfect. George, that's good.
It's really a very delicately balanced salad, isn't it?
And it goes great with this. Next course, something a little heartier to complement a Meritage wine, which is a blend of different grapes.
Here we have our Saddle Peak Game Chili, which complements the Meritage very well.
Well, this is the Meritage that we're going to drink with this dish that Mark prepared. Why don't we try the chili first and then follow it with a little wine?
All right. Saddle Peak, great chili.
Saddle Peak, great chili.
Rosenthal wines.
Thank you. What a wonderful combination.
And for the final course, the perfect dish to pair with Rosenthal's most popular wine, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Last but not least, here we have a roasted elk tenderloin with creamy wild mushroom sauce and sauteed arugula.
The 2001 Cabernet Sauvignon. We're very proud of this vintage. It was a great year here. The weather was wonderful. Well, all in all, a delightful, delightful afternoon of food and wine.
George, you're the man. On to the beautiful vineyards, where I was lucky enough to get a private tour of George's breathtaking property.
So this vineyard is our Chardonnay vineyard, the very vineyard in which the wine that you're drinking has come out of. This one
now,
here.
It doesn't look very big, George.
It's about 4 acres, and we get about 600 cases, depending upon the fruit yield. During the year, we have a crew of 8 on a permanent basis to maintain. And then when we get to harvest, we will go up to about 16.
Okay. Seeing where my wine comes from, absolutely beautiful. But I know you got more yardage around here. I want to see where your wine comes from.
We do indeed. Let's go.
Joey, come on.
All right.
The grounds are so vast, you need a golf cart just to navigate your way around. And it's an incredible ride, passing rows and rows of vineyards and grapevines along the way. Here we go now. See all these vineyards up on the hills. They're beautiful. George, these are some of your first vines, I guess, right?
Actually, these were planted in 1997, and this is a Cabernet Sauvignon vineyard. As you can see the difference between this and the Chardonnay, there's not as much push here. Cabernet Sauvignon buds out later and harvests later. The grapes will be at this level, and in the next 4 or 5 or 6 weeks, the vines will grow through this level.
Do you ever find any of the bottles just growing off the vine? Would that be the next stage?
The next stage is that we'll have a vine that grows the bottles.
The Rosenthal estate is closed to the public, but wine enthusiasts can still enjoy George's wine in the heart of Malibu with a new tasting room on PCH, right across from the ocean. Okay, George, never walked through a vineyard before, but there's a first time for everything. This is your Merlots.
This is our Merlot, one of our Merlot vineyards, and you can see that there is a difference between the amount of growth that we have. Merlot is a little bit earlier to bud out, pushes a little bit earlier.
George, thank you so much for having us out here.
My pleasure. It's wonderful seeing you here.
It's a great spot. It's Rosenthal Wineries right here in Malibu. You can't beat it. Don't forget the tasting room.
The tasting room, our pride and joy on the Pacific Coast Highway.
For more information on where you can find those great Rosenthal wines from Malibu, just check out our website. That's it for tonight from Eye on LA, from the most beautiful place in Malibu, Rosenthal Estates. I'm Garth Kemp. I'll see you next week on Eyewitness News in high definition.